Right now, we're hearing through our voluntary cycling survey, we've had over 2,500 respondents to date, and we continue to hear from residents that they want to see safe, dedicated cycling infrastructure.
Could Mississauga overtake Toronto as the cycling center of the GTA? Possibly. While Toronto hits roadblocks, Mississauga is steaming ahead with its cycling master plan and could see it finished years ahead of schedule. Councillor, can we start calling Mississauga Cycle City?
Oh yes, definitely. This is an incredible time.
Well, there's good reason for Mississauga City Councillor Chris Fonseca, a member of the Cycling Advisory Committee, to be excited. She says they have watched the cycling network there explode since their 20-year master plan was brought forward in 2010. She says they want to add 900 kilometers of new routes by 2030, and they're already halfway to that goal. She says a big reason for the success is the political will is there.
Mayor Crombie and our council, as I was saying, we are a leading edge city, we're a global city. We're committed to providing safe, active transportation.
And more importantly, according to Fonseca, people are calling for it.
Cycling's not an afterthought. They want cycling to be part of this transportation network that we're planning.
Fonseca says they have major projects in the works for this year, including routes running along Dundas and here, Ontario, and through numerous hydro corridors. They could add 100 kilometers alone. So how does Mississauga's success stack up against Toronto, long considered the leader in the GTA when it comes to cycling? Toronto has a little under 900 kilometers of bike lanes, but two-thirds are trails or simply signposted roads. Its 10-year master plan, introduced last year, called for 60 kilometers of new routes a year. Instead, there will be 27 kilometers added this year of road routes only, of which about half are sharrows, not lanes. Sean, what is the latest now for bike lanes in Toronto? I think some people feel like it's stalled at times.
No, I would say it hasn't stalled at all. In fact, I think we're getting momentum. Last year we rolled out and had approved our 10-year cycling network plan. And really the goals of that are three-tiered: to renew, to grow, and to connect.
Sean Dillon is the acting manager for cycling infrastructure in Toronto. He says projects are being done, but in an older city, even in the inner suburbs with its wider streets and boulevards, he says there are challenges.
A boulevard might look wide and inviting when you really dig deep into it. Things like utilities, hydro poles, trees, pedestrian facilities, they really take up a lot of the space.
So while Toronto still holds the edge for now, Councillor Fonseca says Mississauga has its eyes set on the future.
We want to make sure that we can be the most cycling-friendly city possible, and that we have safe, integrated infrastructure.
Now, the good news for cyclists in both cities is that Ottawa and Queen's Park are committed to more funding for cycling infrastructure in both those cities.